Hello and welcome to another train yard review. Today what we were doing is the 2013 Flying Scotsman. Alright, so here he is. You see this big crowd here. Let's just spin around to face the oh god, what? Can't get on the turntable. Dang it, he just killed like 50 people. Great, there's gonna be a memorial built here in a later video. Let's just sweep them away. Okay, how can we just put them on the turntable like this? Can this just work? Here. The Flying Scotsman was originally released back in the earlier days, and was recently re-released by Mattel in 2013. This one-year-only item is highly sought after by collectors and fans, and although the price did drop for a bit during his re-release, it is now back at normal levels on eBay, so he can be quite pricey. The Flying Scotsman is one of the only three real-life engines in the wooden railway. His real basemist, the Flying Scotsman, was one of the first A1s, which is Gordon's class, and he did set the world speed record and the fastest locomotive in the earth for a while. He was overtaken by an A4 Mallard, but of Spencer's class. But anyways, the Flying Scotsman is one of the only engines to hold a speed world record, and yeah, so he's the same class as Gordon, except Gordon was kind of like the prototype of that class. He was the first one built to experiment. Yeah, so the Flying Scotsman is one of his brothers technically. So yeah, he was given his name after he made the world record, and served on the Flying Scotsman London to Edinburgh constant runs on the London Northeastern Railway. Later version of British Railways. He was going to get scrapped, but then he was saved by preservationists, and then he's been through several overhauls and rebuilds. He's in one right now. He's not going to come out until 2016. So enough about the real life Flying Scotsman. Let's get on to the model. So I can't really turntable here, as you saw just a bit earlier, so I will have to move my camera, and this is a lot harder than just moving the item. So here's a nice side angle of him. You can see that he is doing a wink, which some people really like. It does make distinction, and great thing for him. We've never had a winking engine before, and it's great that the new release kept it out. I don't have the old style, so I only have this one, so I can't really compare so much. So let's do it like this. So here's the main section. I'll focus in. He has 2 large wheels and 2 small wheels in the middle and back. Sorry, the focus is not working. There we go. There's 2 large and 2 small, and these are meant to resemble his driving wheels, and these are just his bogie wheels. But I think they should have done 3 large and 1 small, personally, because that would make it look a lot better. It just doesn't look right like this. It looks off. It looks lopsided. And so he has the Flying Scotsman written in red here, which is good. And then he has the British Railways logo, except it says Mainland Railway. They were so close, but yet so far. They had an amazing British Railway logo, like the real ones were, and he actually had, except it has Mainland Railway. So they're so close, yet so far. And then again, he does have it is an Alien Yard Tender and a British Railway logo, which is kind of clashing, but who really cares? So for a dome, he has this one little dome here. He's very thin. I know the original one was much thinner, but even compared to any engine in this day, he's as thin as almost any engine back in the day. So yeah, I like that. He has a very pronounced firebox, which I like. I always like pronounced fireboxes. That's a really key thing, an item for me. And then he has detail, but not over detail. They attempted to put the Flying Scotsman over a wheel arch, but there's no wheel arch really to put it over, so it kind of failed. I like the detailing on the plastic here and the rim. This little rim they added here, which is a very nice touch. Steam vents on the side here, as Gordon and Henry's new model. Very nice. And overall, it's a good item. And let's look at the first tender. I did get this item a while back. I didn't review it because everyone was reviewing it. I didn't want to just be one of the hundreds reviewing it. I'm putting it at a different time. I don't have the original one, but if I ever do, I'll do an update review. So, here is the TYR tender. TYR, very good. Flying Scotsman tender. And, coal. Pretty basic. And this does go next to the engine. And he actually did have two tenders for a while. Because, obviously, as he said in the book, it, long distances between water towers. And then here's his water tender, with his, British Railway number on it. Very good. Flying Scotsman's water tanker. It is a water tanker, it's not a tender. So I like that. And that is a coal popper or bunker, whatever. Tenders are a combination. Yeah. So there's that. So I still like his original model better, even though I don't have it, just from pictures. There's just little things here and there, such as the little attempt at a piston, which was a failed. This not matching up with this. This saying mainland railway, not British Railways. Little things that add up. I'm gonna say 8 out of 10. The original was a 9 out of 10 for me, and but it's still an amazing item. Should you buy it or not? You should have bought it last year new in stores. That's what I'm saying. That's what I did. It's a lot cheaper than trying to find one on eBay. They're back up to, even the new styles are at $50 each, give or take. The old styles are back at $70, $100 each. So if you see one for under those prices, I would take it. But it is a good item. I do highly recommend it. And he's great for storylines. He has almost no story in the Railway series and TV series, only in the book Enterprising Engines. So yeah, I highly recommend him. Thank you for watching this Train Yard review. Oliver Duck out. Hey, you. Me? Yeah, you. You want to see Northwestern Railway 100 years in the making before anyone else? Of course, who wouldn't? Then, enter in Ted's original channel name. He has a comment with nothing else, no mention of the contest, just a random username in. And the first one to do this will get a special Google Plus call with Ted and Ted alone to see the director's cut of Northwestern Railway 100 years in the making before anyone else and weeks before its release date. Hush hush.